We good? Is it on?
Is this bitch recording?
Speaking of TS, welcome back to the Dill Pod, the podcast where we keep it briny, shady, and even a little extra. I am Dill, and today we are joined by a Liberian diva. You know it's gonna go. Liberia, NYC nightlife staple at this point. The face behind the social media of Doll Invasion, chef extraordinaire, drag queen to the stars. I went off script. Let me find my spot. And trans icon. The one, the only, Cherry Jaymes. She's my sister, she's my bestie, and she's here to spill the tea. Tell us all about her life, what she likes, what she doesn't like, what makes her cry. And she's gonna give me a little tea about love. So make sure to stay tuned, subscribe, and all of that. But let's give it up for Cherry. What's up, girl?
Girl, thank you for having me here. I'm very excited to be here with you. I feel like we're just like...
Let me take the glasses off.
In the back. That's what kept taking me out.
I said, she can't take me seriously.
I feel like we're in a vacuum in time right now.
Speaking of a vacuum, let's dive into some of these questions.
Okay.
We'll do some like fun little... I want to loosen you up. You look a little tight.
Okay, let me sit back.
What is the shadiest thing anyone's ever said to you during a performance? Or like at a show?
I love when big girls know how to dress their body. Like, you look great. Like, there has been many more shady ones, but that one really sticks with me because it's like, when it hurts more when they think it's a compliment. Like, I'd rather take someone being a bitch straight up than be like, girl, I'm so glad you are staying in your lane. You better go ahead, mama. I was like, mind you, anyway, that or...
Option.
The other one was when some queen told me.
The other time. I don't know if I was on that.
So you think, no. The other time a queen asked me why I never wear like a higher heel. And I was wearing like a 3-inch heel.
Reasonable.
Exactly. So I didn't know what they wanted at that point. Because I'm like, I'm already 6'2" out of drag. I was already 6'5". And the bitch was like 5'10". Yeah. Watch what you say. Say what you mean.
Let's not talk about people's bodies.
Yeah.
Unless we're in the group chat.
Oh.
Ding.
Then that's off the record.
I have more like icebreakery questions, but I think I want to just dive right in. Is that okay with you?
Let's get to the meat.
Let's get to the meat. If y'all don't know, Cherry and I actually met, when did we meet? At the Fluid Project?
At the Fluid Project in 2018.
2018. We've known each other for like 70 years at this point.
Drop the zero, but T.
When I first met her, she was like, she was different.
I was bald.
You were bald. You were like model. She wasn't doing shows. She was doing shows, trust.
I was coming for being a club kid, calming down on that. Started modeling and hanging out with like cool people.
Ooh.
I say cool because I don't really hang out with a lot of... Point being, started hanging out with a lot of cool people.
Were they white or black?
No, they were POC mix. So neither. But no, it was so great because I think you reached out to me. You were throwing a great event at the Fluid Project. And I was like, girl, I made it. I don't know. This girl don't know me. I don't know her. But she's like putting on an event. She invited me. I was like, yeah. I was going around to people being like, oh, are you going to the... No.
It was pretty exclusive. Yeah. We had like an influencer makeup brunch. Yeah. And I don't even know where you came from. Like, I can never remember. I made the list.
However I came on your social...
It was meant to be. It was meant to be because I feel like the second we met each other, we were like, hey, sister. Like, it was just like, oh.
And we're both from Baltimore.
Okay, you just took the words out of my mouth. No, girl, take it.
And we're both from Baltimore.
Which really influenced, I feel like anyone from the DMV, but specifically like the Be More area, it's like we're connected for life.
It is a very specific mindset. It's
all my life I had to fight. Speaking of fighting, let's talk about your childhood.
Okay, bitch, you got me.
Tell us about your beginnings. What was it like? What was Baby Cherry like?
Baby Cherry was scared. Baby Cherry was born in the middle of a civil war in Liberia. Baby Cherry wasn't coherent, girl. I don't know. Point being, I don't remember the first couple years of my life.
That's okay.
Outside of some really scary stuff, but that's just immigrant tease, you know. So, but no, I came to America in like 2004, 5, and no, it's funny.
It's not funny.
You gotta have a smile.
I'm just awkward. I'm in a pickle. What can I say? So you had a really scary Civil War upbringing. Were you born in Liberia?
Yes, God.
And so how long were you in Liberia for?
Like 7 years. I was like 6, 7 years.
What do you have like any fond like positive memories in Liberia? Like what's it like for the viewers and the listeners?
It's gorgeous. If you're ever there, which is really hard to get there. I don't know how you're getting there or why you're going there, but if you're there, you should see how the other side of the Atlantic Ocean is. We've like ruined it over here with like tea from Boston and stuff. But like the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, it's really beautiful. I'm from Monrovia, coastal town teas. Yeah, I'm just beach city vibes. Like when it's not, you know, being torn apart trying to build a new government structure. When there's no embezzlement, it's a gorgeous place with a lot of different ice cream flavors.
That is so difficult. Mm-hmm. That's really tough.
It was tough.
Speaking of tough, your childhood. Mm-hmm. It sounds like it was kind of rough. How did you, or why did you go to America? Why'd you get here? What was the reason?
My family.
What was the reason?
There was a death in the family. I'm sorry, imagine.
Oh.
There are many. I don't know, but my family came to America just for like a better life. They're like, girl, all that rah-rah Civil War stuff. Ugh.
Right.
So we just got up out of there. We stayed in New York for a little bit first. They
what?
didn't like it. Just for a second. It wasn't even like enough months to constitute like a year. That's why I never tell people. I just say Baltimore.
It's a secret.
But like, yeah, they hated it. My whole family hated it. My family hates New York. They hate it. Actually, in my 9 years of living in New York City, no one in my intermediate family has visited me in New York City. That also sounds sad. Girl, whatever.
Do you feel sad about that, or you're like content? Because also that means like New York's like your own little private sacred space.
New York will always be my private sacred space, even if they were here.
Okay, clock me, bitch.
I'm just saying, like, my mom has met my friends, some of my friends, and like, she lives. Like, my mom will misgender me sometimes, but will never misgender my fiance. And that's the gag. Like, my friends, she is respectful of other people down. So it's like, I'm not afraid to invite like my mother to like,
you know,
she'll be regular. Overall, she's a very sweet lady. And that's it. But
is she religious?
Down. Well, yeah. Episcopalian, actually. So like the gay one is like gay. It's like gay.
I went to an
Catholicism.
Episcopal school.
Gay.
My high school. Okay.
Y'all probably had a lesbian in somewhere in the administration.
Our chaplain was gay.
Hello. My deacon was gay.
Chaplain Groff, I think. Hey,
I think I read her book. Wait, Goff?
Groff. Like okay. Jonathan.
Okay.
I might have made that up. I hope I still know his name. No. I black out a lot too.
Our lesbian deacon's name was Sarah Schisler Goff.
Yeah. Okay, so when you were growing up and you got here, what was like your impression of America, and like what things did you gravitate towards?
Well, I heard that the streets, girl, this is embarrassing, but like Liberia, like Monrovia is a city. We were not coming from huts before you get into that. I just want to say it before I say it. But girl, we thought the streets were gonna be paved with gold.
Right? No.
Hello, like people really like
hyped it
up what America is,
and it's not given.
I mean, like experiencing like a fall for the first time.
Oh, because Maryland, you get all the seasons.
Yeah, and it was just like it was so hot all the time in Liberia, and it was just like. You wouldn't think I'm from by the equator, bitch. I was like, it was just so hot. And then like fall, I came here and I was like, that's tea. And my birthday's around there too. So like, whenever it would get cold right before my birthday, I'd be like, what is going on? The world is telling me something.
Where do you fall in your family lineup?
I'm the youngest in my family.
Baby Cherry. Mm-hmm. How many siblings do you have? Dang, you got to think about it, girl.
I do. 5 older sisters.
Tell the story.
And then one more older sister who is illegitimate.
You ain't gotta say all that.
Well, she don't fuck with me. She's like, so there it goes. Every time on her birthday, I'm like, hey girl, you know, What's up? Do you want me to send you something? Happy birthday. We never got on the right foot because, you were from my father's first relationship. And she's like, fuck you, faggot, die. And I'm like,
all your siblings are girls.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where did your like gender journey like go with that? How did that play a role?
Funny story. I'm actually like, what's it called? But just being we're getting there. But being the youngest and being the only like boy, I was the only one that what am I saying? Hey girl,
could carry the name.
No, literally, don't go looking. My dead name was literally I was a junior of my father, so it's like already like we're gonna get this whole thing, and it's just like I never really cared for it. Everybody growing up like associated me with like femininity and being a girl, and like my parents would get so mad. My father would be like mad as hell when he pick up me and my sisters and my sister's friends, and they'd be like, "Hey, is that your little sister in the front seat?" And then he would turn his head around, stop the car, screech, and like get so mad at these like 12-year-old girls for thinking that like an 8-year-old diva was a diva. Like,
and she is. Were your sisters? Did your sisters like have an issue, or were they like supportive? Did you have any?
Which part? The gay part, the trans part?
Let's start. Let's talk about it.
A really funny story that I like. Sure, it was kind of silly at the time, but like I look back and I laugh so hard. But when I told my sister, I came out like 4 times. Like in like 7th grade, or I told my sisters I was gay, and they were like, "What? You can't be gay. What?" And then like they would like take me to the family computer, type in Rihanna's "If It's Lovin' That You Want"
to turn you on,
to put the music video on, and then they would sit there and be like, "That don't do nothing for you. Nothing's moving." Like,
be her.
And then they're like, and then I'm like, well, they're off the record. So I was on the song, I'm like, I think y'all
there
are
is
gay.
no off the record.
I'm like, I think y'all might be gay if y'all like, you don't find her riding on that jet ski all slippery, wet with her hair to the side, sexy. And I'm like, but after then, they like accepted it. And then I came out as trans, and then they accepted it. They didn't like me for other reasons. But like my sisters, yeah, my sister and me, my sister and I.
So were they a part? Are they still a part of your life, or do you not?
Sadly do not talk to them that often. I wouldn't say they're not a part of my life. I think the onus was put on me a lot to continue conversation.
Yeah,
between them, and like and then when I'm like, what about you? They're like, the phone works both ways. And I'm like, girls, save it.
I kind of have that dynamic too. It's like I don't have negative feelings towards my siblings, but it's like,
no, if we saw each other, we still chop it up.
Like, hey, but I don't feel deep connection.
Well, one of my sisters literally like, mind you, she's my older sister, like 2 above. Anyway, but she got mad that I didn't wish her a happy birthday one year on her birthday, and then just blocked me on everything. I haven't talked to her in 3 years. Sagittarius.
Dysfunctional families running. What?
My boot was.
I said, you breaking shit. Well, so your family hated you for being gay, and then they hated you for being trans.
Yeah, I think my whole lifestyle in America they just don't agree with.
That's horrible. That really sucks for you.
It's okay. I love my lifestyle. So I'm like, it's really all right.
When you were growing up, like, did you have like a diva that you looked up to that was like your girl? Because I know now you're like such a music head girly.
I honestly never listened to albums growing up like that. I fall into the Gen Z diva category where it was like, if I like this song, I found that song. Because LimeWire was coming around when like,
girl, LimeWire, that blew my computer up.
I know, girl.
So who did you look up to, like, as a queer or trans? Like, did you not have anyone growing up?
Queen Latifah, I was like, now that's a dyke.
So you're a dyke. So you agree?
Yeah, but I just thought like, oh my God, here's someone who is being put in all these heteronormative roles, and I
was like, we know, bitch. Like her and Alicia Keys. Let's talk about it.
We should talk about the role that she's playing as Swiss Beats' wife.
Oh my God.
But no, but also Mariah Carey.
Yeah, as most.
It's like gay, I knew she was for the girls since a young age.
And you were also really into theater, right?
I am. Yeah. So I guess like people I looked up to, well, we put it like that actually. Yeah, Audra McDonald.
Those were your queer icons.
Who was gay? I mean, I don't know. I thought David Bowie was a little corny growing up, so like I didn't have that. I thought Ellen was lame. I was like, I don't know. was queer. Gigi Gorgeous. I was a big fan of Gigi Gorgeous.
Were you a YouTube girly?
I was.
Did you watch Jeffree Star?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I did.
I've always had
I'm not
taste.
ashamed.
I did stream his song with Nicki Minaj, though. If you know, you know.
It's cute, but like I didn't really listen to his music. I discovered him through makeup reviews, and then I was like, I didn't know that he said nigga, and so I was like, oh, girl, these reviews are good. And then next thing I knew, everybody was like, he said nigga, and he called Jackie Aina a gorilla, and I said,
you know what? On the record, I have watched a video or two of Jeffree's.
She's engaging, okay? She's engaging, but she's cuckoo.
It's like I would watch. It would be like she'd still be like, still engaging.
Were you a Shane? Did you watch Shane Dawson? Like, what were your?
I never watched Shane Dawson.
You said not too much.
I was like, I knew so. I didn't like how he looked. He looks like a aardvark come to life who had gone through a botch nose job, and I never thought that was.
Well, great. Never will have him on this show now.
Oh yeah, sorry, girl. Shane, if you want an apology, I don't know. Go fuck your dog.
So you love theater, right?
I do love theater. I love it. Ooh.
When did you start doing it? Like, how did you discover it? Where did it come from? Because you're like a theater kid.
I am, not unfortunately. It just ties in with my personality. I think like I've always been like a.
But where did you find it? Like, when did you discover theater?
I saw a musical when we were in New York before we moved down to Baltimore, and I was like,
what show was it? Do you remember?
It was Wicked.
When you saw it, was there a role you wanted to be or anything, or was it just like
I just wanted to be in the
production?
Ensemble, actually, like the Ozdust ballroom when like people are on point in their point shoes and people are just like, and the lighting is just cascading and they all like blend into like one mass of just like being present and happy. I wanted to feel like that one day, and I feel like that in my life right now too. If I want to feel like that on stage, but I don't know, they were hurting, sweating, probably had to piss. Like,
would you ever want to do Broadway?
Ooh, so I'm actually getting back into musical theater heavy right now. More on that later. Or right now, I've been in talks for a little off-Broadway moment, so we'll see what happens. But
amazing.
I need to stop smoking.
No, never. So when you like found theater, what were some of the shows you loved, and like how did they inspire you? Like, I know for me, Wicked, As Long as You're Mine, I was like, it like did something to me, you know. Certain shows, Next to Normal, Spring Awakening, those were like my like girlies, and then Glee, obviously. But like, how did you get into that whole world?
I think it started with old movies. Like, I just like I watched a ton of Barbra Streisand growing up, and like
Plasma,
Meet Me in St. Louis with like Judy Garland and things like that. So it was just like I was really drawn to like women who have been through some things. So women. I was just drawn to like women having complex stories and like feeling like and still looking really fab, putting like on their best like outward physical foot, like, but then like still really processing what life is putting them through, like letting them be a beaten dog for a second, but getting back up and like having humor with it the whole time.
Did you see yourself in those stories?
I think I can say that now. I never thought I really have trouble connecting my. Like, I have my memories from when I was younger and I have my memories from now, but it's hard to connect them sometimes. But, like, yeah, I think that is what I saw in myself. I think I was always ready to be, like, a bitch in her 30s that lives in New York. So,
were you a Sex and the City girly?
I actually didn't watch Sex and the City. I watch it off and on again, but I actually watched the entirety in the past, like, year and so on. So I just, like, got fully into the whole universe. I saw the first and the second movie.
Which girly do you think you are?
Of course, I have to be the annoying bitch that's like, I became a cross. And like, okay, it really is hard though, because like, I think I'm Samantha, but at the same time, like, I think I'm Charlotte. I think I'm a mixture of the two.
Samantha and Charlotte?
Yeah. I know they're so different, but like, they're also very similar in a certain way. If like,
you are, you give domestic housewife, but you also give
exactly
Jezebel.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think that's what it is. Like, I love Charlotte's attention to romance. That's what I love about Charlotte. She's just a very romantic person. And she just, like, she gives herself a reason to feel excited or to...
Yeah. Were you a hopeless romantic?
I am a hopeless romantic. Yeah, I love romance. I think making other people feel good is, like... I don't know. I think the point of the world, or for humanity, is to just go and interact with other people and like get different viewpoints from them and just swap your own viewpoints. It doesn't always have to be romantic, but I think showing intention for the feeling of other people is like one of the most beautiful things that people can do.
I'm the polar opposite. I love to be away from people. I'm not even joking. Like, people have to trick me into connection. Or, like, if it's like I get interested, it's like a one-on-one. But, like, I hate... One thing about being in nightlife and shit is like, girl, get out of my face. I do not want to connect with you right now. Because the thing is, I'm an empath. And if I pay too much attention, then... They got me. I'm sitting here telling you your mama's gonna love you again. Like, your mama ain't gonna love you again, bitch. I'm sorry.
Listen, that makes it sound like a very lovey-dovey and everybody's all in.
Right. Cherry's a bitch.
I'd say I'm selective with who I would like to get to know more from those environments. And then I make that connection outside of there. Because I can't deal with people telling me their life story when like I'm like drunk or like when I'm just like at the gig trying to be in like my own positive headspace. Mm-hmm. Also, you never know what someone's going through. So why are you just like spilling out like, girl, my dad's dying. I'm like, girl, join the party. Like I don't know what to tell you, girl.
No,
like,
you're a really good friend though. You're really good at like checking in on people.
I'll clock it if something's going up and I'm gonna take care of my girls. But if you're new, I don't care.
Right, and I'm like in a very like no new friends, no shade. Like I think I love everyone, but like I'm not trying to like.
Well, Dev, we have too many friends.
I don't have that many friends. Dev, I got like 3 friends.
Oh my gosh!
Clock
strict Capricorn definition
Clark
of friends here. Do not speak Satan's name in my house. Okay, no. Clark, imagine. No, love you, Clark. Love that makeup routine.
Let's talk about drag.
Let's talk about drag.
Let's talk about drag. Cherry and I both knew each other pre-drag. I feel like we both like watched each other develop a new life, but we were still like from our old life. And one thing I do enjoy is like the friends that I've been able to keep pre-nightlife. They're just different. Like you look at each other different. It's like, exactly. Girl, I know your humble beginning.
Because we know we don't need all that to remember that like. There's no, like, underlying feeling of, like, this is a connection in the nightlife scene.
Like, that's my sister.
Exactly.
So, sister.
They're doing it for themselves.
How did your drag connect with, like, your transness? I know for me, like, I was, like, not wanting to do drag because I thought it would confuse things. Did you have any reservations around that? Or was it just... Well, you also had me as a model to look to. No.
We started the same year.
Girl.
Year? I don't know. The way I don't be thinking about shit, I am so happy that, like, I've allowed myself to just, like...
Exist.
Not even exist, but just, like, I think it's more adapting. Things that you're like, this is what I have to do. Okay, put that away. Now this is a thing. But, like, as you keep, like, going on and building these things together, you're building a life and you're building a path behind you and a path forward. And all of a sudden... You wake up and you're on the path. Point being.
I said, wait, where are we at?
No, I'm bringing it back.
Land the plane.
I'm bringing it back. The point being, I never thought about my transness messing up my like dragness because I'm just like, I want to be a great performer as much as I want to be a girl. And I don't think those two things like can like intersect for me or can like bump heads against each other. But like, I don't know.
It sounds like you do know. So when you jumped into drag... What was like your reference point? Like what kind of lane did you want to go? What music were you inspired? Like because I feel like I can't even remember. It feels like you just like were there. Like
I know. Well, my first show was at Whole Pick. Shout out to my drag mother, Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa.
No, what's it called? Also, yeah, she's my drag mother. Isn't that a gag? I feel like people know, but people don't know. So now it's on the record. But
y'all should do a shoot. She's like a whole photographer.
I know she owes me 2 free ones because anyway. Point being,
no, tell us.
I've literally just done work. I've done work for her, and I just forget to book the shoots, so it's on me. But I stack them up.
Trouble in Paradise. Girl, the drag families are crumbling. Did you see the Kool-Aids? Well, it's everywhere. They're like not.
We're all drinking the Kool-Aid.
Well, apparently not. No.
They are not drinking the Kool-Aid no more.
The family has disbanded.
I didn't have a reference point when I started off. I know I wanted to look hot. I wanted to be whenever I'm in drag or performing, I want to be the music video for whoever the song is. I want to channel. I'm always worried about channeling what the song gives because I always want to be a video vixen growing up. And this is kind of my way of being a video vixen. So it also does help like validify my transness and womanhood. But like there is just something that I give in my everyday life of just like, look at me and just like, it's just sensual outpouring into other people.
Were there any challenges you faced when you joined the scene or were trying to get into the scene?
I think because I was a model or like club kid before, there's a challenge of people not taking me seriously, being like, you're only getting booked because like you're popular, or like people know about you or things like that. Never that popular, but like that's, you know what I mean? It's just like they just expected me not to be there, or like they would do things like pretending not to know my name, but I'm so like woefully positive that I'm like, whatever, girl. Like I'm like, I see.
You got a sharp tongue. Don't be playing acting like you this angel sweet bitch because you got your slip dress on and your headband. She is a wretched diva, but also a sweetheart.
But that's the thing. I will just keep it not pause. I'll keep it pushing,
right? Because
I'm like,
you'll say
you're
something
trying to
slick
embarrass
under
me,
your
but now you just sound silly.
Yeah,
it's like I may have had a crunchy lace, mama, but you don't know the words to your song, and your lip is on your chin. So. And there's an example. Sweet as they come.
Sweet as Saint Lucia.
How's your Saint Lucia? Just as sweet as Saint Lucia.
Just as sweet as Saint Lucia. Speaking of sweet, do you think the scene like now is more supportive or less supportive? Where do you see it going?
I don't know.
You're a pretty big part of the scene now. You have your doll invasion community. You have the Brooklyn nightlife scene. You're at Come On Everybody every other week. So I think you can think a little more critically and offer,
Okay. What do you want? No. Something I realized recently, we started doing drag 4 years ago, or 5, or whatever, I don't know. We started doing drag that long ago. And I feel like it doesn't feel like that long ago, but it also does. But point being, our generation has been ushered out. like the people who are mainstays now, you, like me, et cetera, but it's like there's so many drag queens coming into New York and moving here, and young queens, like even like my sister, like Atomic Annie and Angel Owl, they were currently in the new scene. I feel like they're about to be a part of it too.
Yeah. It's weird. The people that I think of are babies, which is also myself.
Literally.
None of us are anymore. There's so many younger. It's really weird. You like wake up one day and you're like, I still feel like a new member of the scene.
I know, and all of a sudden you're over the hood. But no, I think that's good though. I love that I've been a part of my community and performed well enough for people to remember to book me regularly, or just like want to have my energy around, I think. And like that's the work that you want to do in the community.
Speaking of the work, you're like a black girl who's like really into like hyper pop and like alti.
Speaking of the work.
Thinking of working, how did you get into that kind of space? That's very different, especially for a be more black girl.
Well, I consider hyperpop. I studied classical music as well, and I consider hyperpop like modern day classical music. I think squeaky voices be damned. I think the layering and the way. Wait, do you know that girl that's like I'm like a biphonic listener. She's like, I can hear every.
Yeah.
I can hear every beat. No.
We all can hear every beat.
I know, but like that's how hyperpop makes me feel.
Yeah, like
I just like I'm such a lyrics girl. If you can make me feel crazy with no lyrics, I'm like, that's wild.
You're like you're a Sophie girl.
There is hyperpop, and then I'm a Sophie girl. I'm an Asia Cook girl. I just saw him last week.
How did you get into that scene though?
It was MySpace friends. It was like I knew of Charlie XCX on MySpace when she was way too young to be on MySpace. Not way too young. She's like 4 years older than me. But I knew of her on MySpace for like half a second. And then through Tumblr. And then just keeping trapped on her after like Boom Clap. And also she was making all this really interesting, weird music even before Pop 2 and stuff. That was like, I was just so obsessed with her journey. Her genuine, honest, insecurity that she would put out there, and it's like
you love a broken diva.
Exactly, someone who's just like life is fab, but it also sucks. Right. Talk about it.
The peak and the pit, the rose and the thorn.
Exactly.
Speaking of roses, should we dive into a little love talk?
God yes.
God yes.
That's good.
Mediva, Cherry is a dater.
Whoa.
You are a very active girl. Like you are very full of love. You have a lot of love to give.
I would like to clear the record.
Let's clear it.
For anyone looking out there. For me, no, I am engaged to a beautiful Victoria Foster. She is my life, my wife, my dream, my heart, my soul. We are open, and I see other people. I do date. Date is a loose term because what I do is I have really, really, really good friendships with other people.
Good.
Times. I have really, really good friendships with other people, and we also fuck sometimes. Like that's what I would consider the like relationships outside of my main relationship. I'm not like full Pollyanna Dupree. I'm not full poly, but like we can be intimate with other people. But like I want them to have their own life. People have fallen in love with me, and that's not what I'm looking for. I am in love with one person. That's all I can. That's all I have time for in my psyche.
What does Victoria Foster mean to you?
Well, I've been with Victoria for almost 7 years this December. She means a future that I never saw for myself, or a future I never saw. She means comfort that like I never thought was possible. She means like someone putting like she means someone loving all the pieces of me and helping to put them together and make more sense back to me. Yeah, she's just my biggest support system. She just always cheers me on. She nurtures me so hard. She lets me know. I don't know. I just like.
No, y'all are so inspiring. It's like for me, like I don't always see love like as like a thing, and my parents weren't really an example. Like you two are like an example of successful love.
Well, that's the thing.
Success not even being the word, but like
Capricorn.
It's possible.
That's the thing, and it's because we abandoned every idea of what we thought love could be before. Like I think if we were trying to be the whole like, are we in love? Is this love? Like it doesn't feel like anything I thought love could be. If anything, I thought love was like bull. Anything it could be like this, but like no. I look at her, I smile. I look at her, I laugh. I look at her, I cry. I just like I've never had such tenderness with anyone in my entire life.
What was your like dating history like before Miss Tori?
I used to date faggots. No, I would date a lot. I was actually in a gosh, he. I feel like he wouldn't be listening to this, but like he might kind of obsessed. But I was actually in a relationship going back to high school. I was in a relationship from 13 to like 17 years old.
Were they
with
your
this
age?
boy? Yes.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, no.
That's a girl.
No, I was in a relationship from 13 to 17 years old with this boy who stayed in the closet the whole time.
Oh.
And I just dealt with that. That's why I think I'm very grown. I mean, I'm turning 28 next month. I'm still very grown. But I think that's
so it was
why
like it was like
when I was 21, and usually for the kind of girl that I am, I'm like, that's way too young to find the person that I want to be with or things like that. But I think I went through so much bullshit in high school with a Dill nigga in the closet who was actually bisexual, so he would fuck on his fucking beards and be like, no, I have to make it believable. I'm like, girl, fuck, don't. It was the worst of times. But
in Baltimore.
In Baltimore. He was like mixed though. He was fine.
Nah, he was mixed though. Like,
he was.
Okay, Laverne Cox. He was a 28-year-old, blue-eyed,
he was mixed.
MAGA
cop. His mom knew what was going on. I was getting pregnant. His mom knew what was going on between us two, but he just can never accept it.
Well, how did that affect your relationships?
I would cry all the time. Oh, like going forward? I think it made me a hot girl, like a city girl.
Like fuck it.
Yeah, like I was going through a major drug addiction with my ex before Tori, and I kept it a secret from him, and he never knew until after we broke up.
Oh, the ex wasn't doing the drugs. No, you were hiding it.
I was doing, yeah.
Where did that come from? Was that from like the music scene? Like how'd you get into that?
I used to sugar baby for sugar daddies when I was like a femboy, a little thick femboy. But,
okay, as many do.
But then they would just get you hooked on the stuff to keep you like with them. And like, cause I was ready to get up out of there. He's like, one more hang. I'm like, okay. I'm there with the other girls. We're having a key, passing the bowls around. I'm like, weed bowl. Oh, I love me some weed. I love free weed at that point. like we would still feel great to smoke. Yeah. I was still like, oh. like I would take a hit and be like,
girl, that's me right now.
But meth pipe. And someone was telling me, hold it like this, hold it like this. And they were rushing it to me. I'm like, oh my God, it must be burning. I'm going to hit this shit. I took a hit. It doesn't feel like weed. But it fucks.
You said that shit was good.
I'm not going to hold you like, don't do meth, but that was incredible.
Don't do meth, but that shit hit.
No, for real.
Please don't do meth, y'all.
PSA, don't do meth. It'll put you to that test. Sorry. If you want to, you're Bundy. Yes.
So when you were doing math, how long did you?
I was only doing it for like a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
And then like
That's reasonable.
I wish there was one day where I was like, I can't no more.
You said no,
I literally just woke up, saw the stuff on the head of my bed, and I was like, I need to come off that right now. Right. I was like, that's crazy. I literally woke up like.
That's kind of how I got sober. It was kind of a similar experience. I wasn't doing math. Not that there's anything.
No, it's the earth sign thing of just being like, okay, girl, let's get it together.
Enough is enough. It's like once you have that out of body experience where you're looking at yourself like, girl. Because I feel like the way you described like getting into it is very similar to like how nightlife kind of. You get pulled into the bathroom, you start doing this, that, and the third.
Mix, everybody's going around.
Now I'm staying there till 6 a.m. because we're doing this, that, and the third. And it's like, you get sucked in. And I think for me,
regurgitating the same conversation.
Same thing, breath hot as hell, spitting in my face. I'm over here saying, I love you. You're the most important person in my life. You're so important and your art is so valuable. It's not valuable. You're not important and I don't love you. Well, some of you.
And most importantly, I don't live.
Girl, I don't live.
I do not live.
No, there's drugs in New York, I think, as a whole. There's something there. But they have their ups and downs.
I think it was my mom clocking my tea, too. Like, years before. She was like, why would you want to live in New York? You're going to be hooked on all these drugs. You're going to change your name to, like, Angel or something. And just, like, be hooked on angel dust to say all this crazy stuff. And then, like, I'm like, shit, no, that happened. Not Angel, but I was like,
girl, you ate that.
I was like, fuck. I was like, darn.
Not she a prophet.
No, literally. She was like, I know you. I know my child. You're going to be loose and fast. And she was right. She was right. My parents both knew that I was gay and fucking on the neighbor boy.
And they just ignored it?
But they just ignored it because they didn't want me to be gay.
But that's kind of how my family was.
They're like, we're just not even going to focus. But I'm like, you're being an awful parent.
I think that's like
because
I guess.
That's why we're both so independent and grown up so early. It robs, like, you shouldn't have to, like.
Just do everything yourself.
Exactly.
Parent yourself and nurture.
You should have some
naivete. You said naivete. Girl, y'all better call my. And then she tried to look at me.
I was like, what?
Naivete.
In like college, I think.
Y'all, let's take a little break.
Hey, everybody, we're back. But you know we were gone. So choke on that.
We can't get the pickle jar open.
See, if I had accepted pickle juice.
Right, it's a sign. Oh, my God. So, Mediva, we're going to have a little fun. We talked a little bit about Cherry. You avoided a few questions. You deflected a little. It's fine. We love it. But now we're going to have fun. So, everyone, take a deep breath. Shoulders to your ears. Hold it. And let go. So, quickly, I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Who in nightlife really inspires you? Dang. Quickly, Diva.
You.
Hi.
No, genuinely. You inspire me. You inspire me because of your tenacity and the way you're always ready to put on your best show, even when you're not ready to do so. And you always turn in, and you always just like really, you've carved a way for yourself by being affirmative about who you are and letting people know, don't sleep on me because bitches better recognize. So like, I really love the fact that you advocate for yourself, like through performance and also off the scene. It's really important to see. So. Yeah, you inspire me. My drag mom Teresa inspires me. She's fucking crazy.
Thank you.
But like,
she
marches to the beat of her own drum and listen. I'll be. You can say whatever you want about Teresa. You can't say she's not like a genius. So like she's one of the most lovely creative minds.
What a white creative mind.
You know she is.
Who's a black diva?
Mongolian.
Who's a black diva that inspires you? Ooh.
No. I have one.
Cherry, it's worse if we don't just move on.
And you forget everybody when like it comes into
you
your
said
head.
Atomic Annie. If you could change one thing about the NYC drag scene, what would it be?
everyone focused on nails. You're not looking at my hands. And I don't want to bring attention to my hands. They're huge.
Well, that's why you wear nails. There's a reason for
Not when they're
everything.
this.
No, the nails make it's proportionizing.
Now I just look like, what's her face?
Cherry, which queen do you love off the stage, but not on the stage?
Which queen do I like? I can't say that. What are you doing? Wait, can I say it? Oh my God, no. There's so many.
Person.
Nice.
Who's a dancing diva who should stop?
Ruby Fox. I'm just kidding. Her technique is great, but there's something about the song choices that don't do it for me.
Oh my God. I, for one, love Ruby Fox. I think it is telling that it was easy to find a black diva to put down, but not to uplift. But other than me, so
Well,
I don't know.
white girls don't be dancing. It's a loaded question.
There's a lot of white girls that dance.
Do you call that dancing?
Girl. All right, Cherry.
Wait, that's off the record. Wait.
It's time for this or that Broadway Diva edition. Like, we got to get into your theater bag. Wicked or Rent?
Wicked.
Dreamgirls or The Color Purple? Black?
The Color Purple, the musical.
Okay, if we're doing movies.
We're doing not the new movie. No, oh, like
It has to be the musical movies.
Oh, then we're going with Dreamgirls, obviously.
Jennifer Hudson or Fantasia?
Ooh, gotta go with my Virgo sister, J Hud.
Jennifer Hudson or Cynthia Erivo?
Cynthia Erivo.
Cynthia Erivo or Audra McDonald?
Cynthia Erivo. I can't. You have to be in the mood to listen to Audra, I think.
Do you like Sutton?
Yeah, I like Sutton. She's alright.
I love her, but I like her in like Younger and Bunheads.
Younger was hilarious. They tried to convince us that she could pass his 25. Spare me.
She put on a scarf and put her hair in her face. Chicago or Cabaret?
Chicago.
Hamilton or In the Heights?
Hamilton.
Patti LuPone or Audra McDonald?
Audra McDonald.
Okay.
It used to be Patty, but Patty done fucked up. I think she is still insane and out of touch. I think she's just an old bitter broad now. And she's going back,
and we can understand that.
Exactly.
Just don't be that towards the black.
Exactly.
Would you rather play an ingenue or a villain?
An ingenue turned villain.
Okay, a complex character. Is she trans?
No.
A cisgender ingenue. Girl, it's just
We're just not going
Catwoman.
to talk about it. we just not going to break it
Did she get pregnant in the sequel or not?
You're going to have to find out.
What's a dream role you would want to play like on Broadway?
Ooh, a dream role that I want to play is Mama in
Who
Gypsy.
bore me?
Mama and Gypsy, or Mama and Gypsy, or Cinderella and Into the Woods.
Do you like Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella?
I do.
Brandy, like the black one.
Was that Roger? Yes.
Which musical desperately needs a drag reboot?
Legally, however you need to have it, girl, just get it back on Broadway. Something like however we got the cast. Honestly, make it a drag reboot and cast me as Elle Woods. Cowards. You won't. Let's see it.
We need to tell Nick Laughlin to bring back Divatronic.
Let's give it.
I blanked out. I said, what was the show?
He was just talking about it last night, so I think it might be on the works.
I
Stay
was
tuned.
the black girl.
All right.
The Lakers girls. I was like not a big Legally Blonde musical person.
Well, then you did the show, and then you had so much fun.
I loved it, but I also watched the MTV show. That was how I was introduced. But like it was like whatever. I loved the movie. Ooh.
You like the movie more?
Now I like the show a lot.
I like the show a little. I think the show did a good job of making it its own thing.
It is definitely. What's your favorite show?
It's a cross between Hello Dolly, The Color Purple, Hello Dolly, The Color Purple, and
She had to say something black.
The Color Purple is my favorite musical. Full stop. Thank you very much. Because it's also gay as hell.
What?
They go into Celie's gayness a lot more, and I feel like we had a queer icon movie in like the 80s, and people literally
watered it
down boots. But and let's just throw in Hairspray.
Oh.
I think it's a great music.
Welcome to the 60s. Well, Che, this has been such a fun conversation.
No, Don't say it.
And we're gonna wrap up, but I have just one question. In the spirit of our mother, RuPaul Charles, if you could send one message to your younger Liberian trans self, what would you say?
Let go, girl. Just let go. Allow yourself to feel life more. The more you stop thinking is the more you can start feeling. So just really allow yourself to be...
Receive it. Breathe, baby.
Allow yourself to be changed by things. Be like water. Allow yourself to be moved and swayed and changed with the tides. May you rise and you fall, but you'll always be in your swallows.
Swallows. Changed for good. I couldn't think of
Oh my God. Girl, this is off the record. But
there's no off the record. Save it, girl.
Well, speaking of for good, can't wait for the next iteration of Wicked.
Oh, I know what you're about to talk about. Girl, let's wrap it up. Cherry, you have been very shady.
Really?
If y'all actually no, but if y'all can read between the lines, there are some lines y'all could have caught. I love you. I wish we were able to.
Ruby Fox. I'm sorry.
She listens. It's like, wait. But Cherry, that's enough. Is there anything you want to say?
I want to say, go out there, enjoy the rest of summer. By the time this comes out, it'll probably be fall time.
Next week.
Oh, enjoy the rest of summer. Grab someone, love them, hold your people in your life accountable.
Well, thank you.